and welcome to my channel. This is another tarot reading from me. So today's topic is going to be on who is your next boyfriend slash girlfriend, or rather who is your next relationship. This is not about a spouse. This is not about like soulmate. This is simply about the next partner. What characteristics will this next partner possess? And I'm mainly going to be looking at, personality, character traits, potential interests, maybe professions, things like that. I'm not going to focus so much on physical appearance and other things like how are you going to meet this person, unless there is a particularly strong message that pops out about this. So you have 4 options, and once again, I have meditated on which crystals I should choose for this reading, and these were the ones that really I felt most drawn to, and also this felt like the right order for these crystals. So yeah, I don't leave anything to chance when it comes to these readings. Just to let you know. So for those of you who just want to choose with crystals, you have to choose between option number 1, this carnelian crystal, all right, option number 2, this aquamarine crystal, option number 3 is this rose quartz crystal, option number 4 is this rhodochrosite crystal. All right, so these are your options. If you need more time to focus on the question, please pause the video and concentrate. Maybe close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, concentrate upon the question, and then open your eyes and choose the first option that stands out to you. And once again, if you feel drawn to more than one option, more than one crystal, of course you are free to listen to several or even all of them and choose whichever messages resonate. Thank you. So hi, this is the selection process the card selection process for those of you who would like to choose with oracle cards as well. And you can skip this directly to the selection process because I'm going to be taking my time. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1, the people who chose the carnelian crystal? Who is their next relationship? Who is their next romantic partner? What can you tell me about their next romantic partner? Personality, interests, careers. Who is this next romantic partner, Spirit? Who is this next romantic partner? Who is this next romantic partner? Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 2, the people who chose the aquamarine crystal? Who is their next, romantic partner? This one wanted to come out. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3, the people who chose the rose quartz crystal? Who is their next romantic partner? Their personality, their nature, anything you can tell me about this person's next romantic partner, I would greatly appreciate it, Spirit. Okay. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 4, the people who chose the rhodo? Okay, this one wanted to come out. So just for you to see your cards up close, pile number 1, you have this card with the word transition. Pile number 2, you have this card with the word sanctuary. Pile number 3, you have this card, nice, with new beginnings. Pile number 4, you have this card with patience. All right. So I'm going to now record the short version so that it looks nicer for the selection process, but I just wanted you to see that I'm doing the selection live. That's the whole point of recording the selection process. All right, I will see you at your reading. So this is for those of you who would like to choose with oracle cards as well as crystals. And you have, these are the 4 options that you have to choose from. The pile number 1, this is your card, and also you have the carnelian crystal. And pile number 2, this is your card over here, and you have the aquamarine crystal. Pile number 3, you have this card over here, and you have this rose quartz crystal. Okay. Pile number 4, this is your pile over here, this card, and or this rhodochrosite crystal. All right. So once again, pause the video if you need to. You can meditate upon the question. My suggestion is that you meditate upon the question, close your eyes, take some deep breaths, exhale longer than you inhale. That will help you center yourself and calm down. And then open your eyes and just choose the first pile that stands out to you instinctively. And also, if you feel drawn to more than one pile, you are free to watch several or even all of them and see which messages resonate. And of course, I will please remind you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And click on the notifications bell to see when I will post a new reading. And also, please comment in the comment section. I would love to hear your feedback. I will see you at your reading. Hello, pile number 1. This is your reading if you have chosen this card over here that has the word transition, and or this crystal, this red carnelian crystal. So you can pause the video if you want, because I'm going to be taking my time with the shuffling. All right. So, Spirit, what can you tell me? Hold on, I have to pause and fix the camera. So, back. This is the selection process for pile number 1. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1, the people who chose the red carnelian crystal? Who is their next partner? Who is their future partner? Who is their next romantic relationship? And what can you tell me about this person? What can you tell me about this person? Spirit, help me out here. All right. What can you tell me about pile number... I'm feeling strongly to get this one. What can you tell me pile number 1? What can you tell me about pile number 1's future relationship, future romantic partner? What kind of a person is this? Who is this person? Let me know, Spirit. Wait, one more. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 1's future relationship? Who is this person? What can you tell me about this person? All of these? No. This one, yes. This one, no. This one, no. All right. So let's see what you have. The 10 of Cups. Wow, nice start. I think this is the Page of Swords. I'm gonna remember as I go along. The Six of Cups. Interesting. The Knight of Pentacles. This is number, what is this? 18? Yeah, I need to check this one because I think, oh yeah, it's the moon, I think. But I'm gonna check the booklet just to make sure. Wait. Yeah, it's the moon. All right, and the Three of Pentacles. And the Empress. Wow, not bad. All right, let me see some more cards. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number one's future relationship, their future partner? Who is their future partner? Who is this person? What can you tell me about their personality? Their personality, potential professions, potential interests. Oh, wait. Potential interest, potential personality, general characteristics of this person. What can you tell me? What can you tell me, Spirit, about pile number one's future relationship? The people who will choose the red carnelian. What can you tell me about their future partner? Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number one's future partner? Tell me. All right, how many is this? One more. Okay, one more. Thanks. All right. The Nine of Cups. The Eight of Cups. The Page of Swords again. The Knight of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Bruh. The Ten of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. Not bad. All right. I'm going to get some oracle cards as well. Let me see how. Yeah, the camera is not exactly straight, but I'm going to see what I can do. It's all right. You can see the cards. That's the most important thing. Okay, so I'm going to select some oracle cards now. Tell me, Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number one's future romantic partner? Who is this person? What personality do they have? What nature do they have? Tell me, Spirit. Who is this person? Wow, okay. All right, that's enough with the oracle cards. I think we have enough. Owl magic. All right. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Horse freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. And then you have this one with transition. So to me, this is kind of like, first of all, I'm already getting the sense that this is a person who likes to be on the move. I mean, transition shows a person that is, you know, kind of like changes states a lot. And also I find it interesting here already that there's a lot of moon symbolism. And you also actually, I mean, here, if you look in this card, there's the moon in the back. And then you also have the moon here and here. And you also have the moon here in the actual moon card. So this person definitely has a strong moon energy. They could have a strong moon or Cancer, you know, in their horoscope. And this also backs up the feeling of movement. So this person changes a lot. You also have the Page of Swords twice. Interesting. That's the only card that came out twice. And you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. This is the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Pentacles is over here. Interesting. So what can I tell you about this person? You also have the Empress. So this person is someone who's very good looking. Because we have a lot of feminine energy here, so we have the Moon and we also have the Empress. So this is a person who has a strong feminine energy, irrespective of, you know, what their actual biological gender is or what they identify as. They're definitely comfortable in that feminine energy. A lot of nurturing energy, a lot of sensitiveness, sensitivity. But at the same time, this person is pretty feisty. Look at this. You have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. And you also have this horse freedom thing card, oracle card. You also have the Knight of Pentacles. So there's a lot of horse symbolism as well. With respect to those who, you know astrology, especially Vedic astrology, this person may have placements in Ashwini Nakshatra, maybe even Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra. This is a person who likes to move around a lot. You might meet this person while you are changing something. You know, you're changing a job, you're changing... I'm getting a strong feeling that this could be when you're changing a job or you're moving to a new place. I know that I didn't say that this was going to be specifically about how you're going to meet this person unless I get messages about it, and I got messages about it. I'm getting a strong feeling that this is someone you're going to meet when you're changing something. There's going to be some huge change in your life when you're literally going to be in transit, or you could be meeting this person while you're traveling. You could also definitely meet this person through your professional life. With respect to who this person is, I'm seeing a person with strong nurturing energy, someone who's also very hardworking, dedicated on their professional life. They are, when you will meet this person, they are really working towards improving their professional life. But even though, so it's like they're not actually a novice. I'm not seeing someone who's like very inexperienced. This is a person who actually has already achieved something by the time you meet them. So they could be someone who has already some respectable career, have reached a respectable professional place. How should I put it? A respectable position in their career. But they're continuously learning at the same time. So it's like they're very dedicated, they're very focused on their professional life, and they're also very dedicated towards handling their finances as well. I can definitely see this is not a person who, you know, leaves much to chance. It's really interesting, but they have a soft side, definitely, because of the moon energy. This is also a person who could be a parent, but if they're not a parent, they have very strong nurturing instincts and most likely would make great parents. This is also someone who is in touch with their inner child. Or they could somehow have a strong connection to children. Either they are, you know, in touch with their inner child, or they are in some kind of line of work where they're working with children. This could be a teacher. Or they're just really good with children. They could, of course, for some of you, they might have children. So the dominant energies here are air and water. This could be a person who is a psychologist, really, for some of you. And even if they're not a psychologist, they're very good at reading psychology. Like, they're very good at understanding people. because the moon has to deal with the subconscious. This is also a person who has a very strong creative side, strong intuition as well. They love to learn. They're continuously learning. Most likely this is a person who likes to study a lot. This is also a person who, to you, is going to seem like a dream come true. Like, you might think that this is like, this person could be too good to be true. This person is definitely good looking. I would say the kind of person that most people would call attractive. This is also a person who's really fiery, like, has a strong, passionate energy. They might be a little bit impulsive and could be even a little bit short-tempered sometimes. This is definitely someone you could set up house with, someone that you could start a family with. Because look at this, you have the Empress and the Four of Wands underneath. So this could be a person who is very much, oriented towards building a stable home, creating a stable home with someone, and it just might as well be you, because this is your next partner. This is definitely someone who's very intelligent. Like, nobody can pull the wool over their eyes. And they have like a great balance between intuition, sensitivity, and at the same time having a strong, logical, analytical side. This is why I said it could be for some of you that this is someone who's a therapist, but they could be working well in any kind of profession where they have to deal with people. They have to understand human psychology very well. They could also be an artist, a writer, especially, because a writer, a composer, any kind of profession where you kind of have to mix intuition and creativity with, how should I put it? With communication and with analytical thinking. This person also knows how to love themselves. This is why I'm saying this could be a therapist, because like gives me the impression of a person who knows themselves pretty well. So I don't think for most of you that this is someone who's very young, irrespective of your age. Since you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Empress, but then you also have the Page and the Knight. So it would be difficult exactly to pinpoint an age for this person. It could be all across the board, for some of you, this could be someone who's your age, younger, older, but whichever the situation is, this person keeps their mind young, definitely. So this is not someone who is, very closed off and has stopped growing a long time ago, that kind of thing. This gives me the feeling of a person who's really dynamic, as in constantly changing, seeking to grow, but at the same time also have kind of a soothing, safe haven energy to them. The Eight of Cups is potentially the most somewhat problematic energy here. So, and also with the Moon, this could be also a person who has had a pretty rough beginning. This definitely shows, again, a person who has reached a high level of understanding of psychology, probably the hard way through their own painful experiences with different people. And this is definitely a person who's, like I said, very curious and constantly wants to learn, good communicator. But yes, I'm also getting the feeling that this is someone who has gone through a lot of heartache through their life. And they could also be carrying childhood trauma, or somehow, this doesn't actually show whether this person is aware of these traumas or not, but this is someone who has gone through a lot of heavy emotional experiences. Usually the Moon shows a person who, treads the line between the subconscious and the conscious mind on a regular basis. And it also links to, memories of the past, and yeah, a strong instinctive nature as well. This person is very instinctive, intuitive. Also, the Moon is very sensitive and also romantic. So, yeah. And also, wait a second. Wow, did I just... Yeah, she has like dragonfly wings, if you look at this closely. And you also have the moon, and you have winter here. This is a winter landscape. Like, you could be meeting this person this winter for some of you, or like in winter, depending on when you listen to this video. First of all, and also this dragonfly wings and the moon, and you have the moon again. Yeah, this is a person who has gone through some significant changes in their life, like I said. So I'm getting like, they had a transformation. Like, and of course, for some of you, this could also be, especially if you know Vedic astrology and you have placements in Purva Bhadrapada, this could just be like, this could be a person who has like two sides to them, like a side that is more, comes out when the moon is full, you know what I mean? Like a darker side and a lighter side. I mean, this doesn't always have to be the case though. But yeah, this is a person who definitely likes to travel. Likes to be on the move. Can be quite impetuous and passionate. Actually, passionate is not the right word, because you don't have enough wands to say something like passionate. This person is really determined. That's one good word. They have a lot of they're feisty. Like they're very much a go-getter. All right, so this is what I can see through the cards. Now let me get to astrological messages. I'm very curious. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number one's future boyfriend, girlfriend? What person is this? What characteristics do they have? Who is this person, Spirit? Help me out. Who is this person? Help me out. Who is this person that pile number one is going to have a relationship with? Who is this person? All right, I have to pick that up now. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna get some more. Spirit, who is pile number one's future relationship? Who is this person's future relationship? All right, this one? No. Spirit, who is pile number one's future relationship? Any other messages? Any other messages? All right. Okay, this is a lot of messages. Let me see. Gemini, youthfulness. Mercury, which is the ruler of Gemini. This explains the page energy. This is youthful, energetic. Venus, good-looking person, artistic, sensuous. Rahu, interesting. This is a person who might be from a foreign culture. Capricorn, focused on career, like I said, focused on career, social status. The moon, oh my lord. Yes. Spirit always pays attention, always. Confirmation. Let's see, 4th house, even more confirmation of the moon energy and the 4 of wands. 9th house, this person likes to travel. Like I said. 9th house again, this person really likes to travel. 5th house, teacher. This could be a teacher or someone who's very creative. So, loads of confirmations. 1st house, strong personality. This explains the Knight of Swords, really. 7th house, interesting. Wow, all right. So, loads of confirmations. Let me break everything down. Best confirmation, my personal vote, is the moon. So, we already have the moon among the cards, so that was very much a strong confirmation. Also, the 4th house, it goes hand in hand with the moon, because the moon rules Cancer, the sign of Cancer, and the 4th house. So this leads me to think that this person, like I said, very sensitive, could be also very attached to their mother or attached to the family of origin. This may not always be the case because, like I said, the moon and the tarot cards can show a traumatic childhood. So yeah, but in one way or another, their mother is a particularly influential figure in their lives. So whether positive or negative, I can't really say. With Mercury, this is the Page of Swords that came out twice. Mercury and Gemini. So this person is definitely very intelligent, likes to study, like I said, probably is a very good communicator. Also with Mercury and Venus and Gemini together, this could definitely be a person who's like a writer, a composer, a singer, even with Venus as well. Rahu can show that this person is a foreigner from a foreign culture, or somehow they could be very different from you. So Rahu can show up in relationships that are very non-conforming, like can show big age differences, or differences, massive differences in culture, different race, unusual physical appearance, a person who wears a lot of tattoos, stuff like that. Okay, so anything that I guess is pretty much going to raise eyebrows in most places is shown by Rahu. Capricorn shows, it's really interesting. This is what I said, that I can't really say if this person is older or younger. So you have Capricorn, Gemini, Mercury. So this person, for some of you, could be older, because for some of you could be younger. But whichever the case is, physically, they are a person who is both mature and also really youthful in energy, in the sense that mentally they are constantly seeking to improve themselves and to learn new skills, and very good communicators. They could also have like a kind of a Peter Pan sort of vibe. Mercury also has to deal with travel and wanting to be on the move to some extent. Also can show very good intellectual abilities, so confirmation of all the swords energies, especially the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords that came out twice. So yes, this person is very intelligent. 5th house and 9th house speaks of higher education. Most likely this person is highly educated. 9th house can show, again, so this could be a person who is a teacher, very strong indicator, to be honest. Also Rahu shows media. So they could be working in any profession that has to do with media. Like they could have anything, like a YouTube channel, they could be teaching online, they could have some kind of a huge following online. Venus also shows this person is talented, artistic, sensuous. Most likely they have a beautiful voice, whether it's speaking or singing voice. So for some of you, definitely this person could be a singer, at least by hobby. And where was I? Also Venus in the 5th house, strong indicator, and also with the moon, this person is very artistic, definitely. So irrespective of whatever their line of work is, whatever pays the bills, irrespective of what they do to pay the bills, they're very artistic. So I would not be surprised if they're very, they could have hobbies that are artistic, like painter, singer, composer, writer, stuff like that, director, anything that is creative. And also 4th house, they could also, it's really interesting because you have like, I said you're going to meet this person through a major change, and you have the 4th house and the 9th house, which could potentially show. Also, you have like, wow, the 1st and the 7th, you have dichotomies here. So this could really, for you, what the heck was that noise? All right, I'm gonna ignore the poltergeist in my existence. So there is a contrast here between the 4th house and the 9th house. So this shows that you could meet this person, definitely for some of you, you could meet this person while moving away. So you're moving either to a new place. So this could even be like this person might be in real estate or something, or they could be a real estate agent, or somehow you're going to meet them through real estate, through relocation. So you could literally be moving to a different place, a different home, or for some of you, this could be moving abroad or traveling abroad. And you could also be meeting this person, for some of you, I think, through studies, when you're applying to through some study program. 7th house, like I said, could show that you meet this person through your profession. The 7th house, though, also potentially shows that this is someone you're going to marry, because the 7th house is the house of marriage. Fifth house is the house of romance. And again, if you come from Vedic astrology, or if you've watched my astrology channel, you know that connection between 7th and 5th houses is a love marriage situation. So this shows that this is going to be a very passionate romantic relationship that could potentially lead to marriage. The 9th house is also the house of marriage, actually. Again, if you know from Vedic astrology this. So there is a strong indicator that this could turn into something very serious in the long term. Yeah, pretty much. And this is also a person who's just going to be very sensitive, very nurturing, and also very reliable here. But at the same time, there could be something about them that is very non-conforming. Like, they're probably very independent. You know, like, they don't listen to other people telling them what to do. They could be non-conforming, and yeah, kind of like, you know, going back to this energy, they could be kind of a wild horse. So yeah, and also look at this owl magic, very intuitive, very intelligent. Yeah. Also, Venus can show a healer. So like I said, for some of you, I'm getting, so some of the strongest professions, I'm getting someone who is a teacher, works with children, could be someone who's into philosophy, religion, maybe could even be someone who travels a lot for their profession. And for some of you, again, irrespective of actually what they're doing for a living, they're definitely going to be artistic. So for some of you, this could be a singer, a writer, someone who is in media somehow. And they could also be a healer, a psychotherapist. That's what I was going to say. For some of you, yet, this could be a person who works in with vehicles, real estate, or something like interior decoration, or somehow they just work from home, or like they have a kind of profession where that allows them a lot of mobility. You know, they can work from anywhere. So again, this leads to something artistic. A lot. But of course, they could be many things in today's world. So this is it, pretty much, pile number 1, and I hope you have enjoyed it because I thought it was pretty interesting. Once again, confirmations. What can I say? Spirit always pays attention. Bless Spirit. So if you have liked it, please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell to see when I will post a new video. And please comment in the comment section with anything you would like to share about this video or anything else related to my channel. And also, if you're interested in a personal consultation, I do consultations, and you can email me at the email address in the video description. I have also posted there some feedbacks, reviews that I've gotten from previous clients, in case you are curious. Thank you. Welcome, pile number 2. This is your reading if you have chosen this card that says Sanctuary and or this aquamarine crystal. Very nice. So this is going to be the card selection process. Once again, you can skip this part so that you can get directly to your reading if you don't want to sit through it, because I will be taking my time. So Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 2? Who is their next relationship? Who is their future partner, their boyfriend or girlfriend? Who is pile number 2's future partner? The people who chose the aquamarine crystal. Who is this person? I'm not sure about this one, actually. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 2, the people who chose the aquamarine crystal? Who is their future partner? Who is their future partner? All right. So we have the Page of Swords again. This came out for pile number 1. This is the, I think, Justice, but I'm gonna read the booklet. Hold on. Or Temperance. That's number 17. No, it's the Stars. Oh, the Star, actually. All right, so you have the Star. Nice. And number 15, I think this one must be the Devil. All right, so you have the Devil. Oh yeah, he has horns. And you have the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. You have the Knight of Cups. The Temperance. Pretty sure that that is the Temperance. Or is it the Justice? Let me see. I just got these cards. No, it's the Temperance. Temperance card and the 10 of Wands. Okay. So let me see more cards. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 2? Who is their next relationship? Oh, all right, this one came out. The 8 of Wands, all right. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 2? The people who chose the Aventuring Crystal. Who is their next romantic partner? Who is their next relationship? Personality, career, interest, anything you can tell me about this person. Help me out, Spirit. Who is pile number 2's future romantic partner? Okay. So let's see. So you have the 8 of Wands and then you have the 7 of Wands. Wow. The Tower. The 9 of Cups. This one I think is Death. Wow, let me check this again. No, actually, wait a second. This is the Devil again. Wow, you have the Devil twice. Wow, let me check again. Number 15. Yes, the Devil. You have the Devil twice. You have the 6 of Swords, 6 of Athames, okay. The 2 of Athames. Oh, all right. Wait. We need to clarify some stuff here. All right. So, Spirit, clarify this 2 of Swords for me. What are the 2 options shown by the 2 of Swords? Yeah, too many cards. What are the 2 options shown by the 2 of Swords, please? In this deck, what are the 2 options shown by the 2 of Swords, please? Spirit, what are the 2 options shown by the 2 of Swords here? What are the 2 options shown by the 2 of Swords here? What are the 2 options shown by the 2 of Swords here, Spirit? What's the second option, Spirit? Okay. The Star and the Page of Pentacles. All right, yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. So you have the star again because you had the star before. Wait, number 17. Yeah, this is the star. Wow, interesting cards. Very interesting. Let me just check again. Yeah, I was just checking, just making sure that this is the Tower. Sorry, I just got these cards, so I'm not very familiar with them. And I haven't memorized the numbers. All right, very interesting cards. So I'm going to get 2 Oracle cards as well. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 2's next relationship? What can you tell me about pile number 2's next relationship? Who is this person, Spirit? Tell me. Who is this person? Who is this person, Spirit? Who is this person, Spirit? Wow, butterfly. Wow, like, this is actually already confirming something I was thinking about, but I won't get into it. So, butterfly rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. And this is about your future partner, not you. And then you have raccoon inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. So, in case you haven't sat through the card selection process, you got the 2 of Swords here. So, and I picked 2 cards to clarify the 2 of Swords, because usually the 2 of Swords signifies a crossroads between 2 paths. So, one of them is the Star, the other one is the Page of Pentacles. So I'm going to leave these here. And then you also have the Star again that came out here. And then you have the Devil that came out twice. And then aside from the Oracle cards, you also have this card that says Sanctuary. Very interesting. So I want to say before I continue with the interpretation that bear in mind this reading signifies the kind of person you are most likely to have a relationship with as long as you continue on the same path. Wow, the candle went out, so confirmation. In the sense that it's not set in stone, right? So it doesn't mean 100% that this is the person you're going to end up with or that this is the way it's going to be. You always have free will. Nothing is going to force you. You can make your choices. You have choices always. So I just wanted to say this because there are going to be potentially negative interpretations to this. Since you have the Devil twice and you also have the Tower. So what can I see about this person? Like, I feel like this is a person who is quite troubled. The kind of person that you are heading towards right now, that you're most likely to have a relationship with, in the sense that the Devil came out twice. Now, the best interpretation for the Devil is this is a person you're going to have a lot of, physical attraction with, a lot of intimacy with. This person is very lustful. But by the same token, this could be someone who is struggling with addiction or has struggled with addiction. They could have a personality that has a tendency towards developing different kinds of addictions. You also have the Tower here. And the reason I said you have rebirth and the Star came out. So this person, it could be when you meet them actually, or it could be at some point in their lives, they have been at a crossroads. And I'm getting, since you got the 2 of Swords here, that this person has not made this choice, okay? So they will have to make a choice after you have a relationship. They can be following the star path, or they could be following the Page of Pentacles path. Very interesting. So both of these are quite positive cards. However, the star and here the butterfly, the rebirth, and the star coming out here, it makes me feel like this person has the choice of becoming well known. So if they choose one path of development, they could become very well known. If they choose the other path, they will just stay in a more humble position in life, still respectable, but not extraordinary, and they will not necessarily gain a lot of recognition. To you, this person can come across as a dream come true, at least at first. They could seem as a wish fulfillment. This is definitely a person who has a lot of sexual energy, and most likely a lot of people find them attractive. So because the devil came out twice and you also have the tower, I'm getting this is a person who has potentially strong Scorpio energy. So I would not be surprised if they have a strong K2 energy as well, or south node of the moon, and Mars energy. Scorpio, Aries as well. This person also has, I think, a sensitive side, definitely. Look at this. I think they could be, when you are meeting them, they could be just ending a position, you know, just ending a painful chapter in their lives. So you could literally be meeting this person when they have ended a painful chapter, or when they have left some kind of a painful situation. And or for you, this person can seem as an escape, at least initially. You know, you could perceive this person as, you know, leading you towards calmer waters. But since you also have the tower here, this is potential danger. The tower does not necessarily have to be a negative aspect, but it shows that somehow this relationship will force you to go through some kind of a transformation. This could, of course, also just mean that this person, like I said, they themselves could have had some kind of major tower moments. And look at this, you have the devil and the tower moment underneath. And then you have the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So this tells me that this is a person who may have gone through really a very rough phase in their lives. Could have been right before they met you, or could have been since birth. They could have been a person who has had, you know, the rug pulled from underneath them more than once in their lives. And that's, to put it mildly, in the sense that this could have been a person who has had major collapses in their lives. They could have gone through moments when they have lost everything. And I'm guessing this loss, major loss or major transformation they have gone through stemmed from some kind of an addictive behavior they had. So this could be anything from substance abuse to addiction to sex or pornography, or who knows. Or it could have just been the fact that they were not disciplined and they were constantly focused on immediate gratification and just getting what they wanted, maybe sometimes at the expense of others. And, you know, maybe they just didn't have any significant concrete plan. And then after that, they went through a phase where they became a lot more conscientious and disciplined and started working towards themselves and also built themselves up. So this shows like someone who has gone through a cleanup of some kind. A cleanup as in, yeah, you know what I mean, like maybe a sobering up for some of them, you know, if they struggle with addiction. But this person is also very charismatic, very attractive. Like I said, not only do you have Not only do you have the Devil twice, but you also have the Star card. So this is a person, for some of you, this could be a person who's quite famous. Like they could be in the public eye somehow, so they could have a strong media following for some of you. This is a person who also has a very sensitive side because of the Knight of Cups. They're quite sensitive, quite romantic, but you may not see this immediately. And this is also definitely a person who's quite, whether this comes up, like whether this is apparent or not immediately, this is a person who has been through a lot of stuff, and because of that, they're quite tired. They're quite wary. Look at this. You have the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So this gives me the impression of a person who has a lot of world wariness. Like they could even be wary about relationships when you first meet them. So they could come across as a bit closed off and defensive. You might have to work a little bit to, you know, gain their trust and to get their attention. This could also be a person who has struggled a lot with like the negative thoughts in their head. Because you have the Star here, like this makes me think of someone who is pretty successful, to be honest, but also someone who has gotten a lot of hate, a lot of judgment, a lot of criticisms, and they are working towards becoming a balanced individual. Like that is their essence. Their essence is to be really balanced. So they have gone through a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of ups and downs and complete collapses. Maybe there could have been moments, at least one moment in their life where they just felt like they lost everything and they had to rebuild themselves from scratch. And the most important work that they have done is not even material, it's psychological and emotional. Like they've had to rebuild a minimum of confidence and self-esteem from scratch. Wow, like look at this. Wow. I'm getting some strong, interesting messages here through these cards. So they could have, you know, they're learning, this is a person who's learning to use their passion in a constructive way. It could also be that really this is a person who actually is quite naive at heart and they get carried away by their passions and that leads them to trouble. You know, like they might be too trusting, or they may have gone through a phase when they were too trusting, and this could also explain why they will be defensive when you meet them. But they are learning to put, you know, to integrate their personality traits in a way that is balanced and healthy. Another candle went out. Like, I'm gonna be in the dark by the end of your reading, pile 2. Yeah, and this is also why the butterfly makes me think of rehab. That's what I was gonna say. So this may have been for some of you someone who has gone through rehab, maybe even, or like I said, has struggled with some serious addiction at some point, or has gone through some kind of a major collapse in their lives. You know, like maybe they went through, I don't know, some major loss of a profession or something. Maybe even severe bereavement. There could be, you know, there could have been, like I said, some tower moment in their life that just completely transformed who they were and what trajectory they were going to follow. This one is still kind of like, I want to clarify this stuff one more time. Let me see. Spirit, can you please clarify the Star as option number 1 for the Two of Swords? Can you please clarify the Star for me as option number 1 for the Two of Swords. All right. Spirit, can you please, whoa, okay, clarify the Page of Pentacles. What? Page of Pentacles, and you got me 2 of these? All right, Page of Pentacles 2. And you have the Moon here. Whoa. All right. So, and you have the Moon and the Nine of Swords for the Star. All right, this is, wow. Like, I'm getting more messages here that are very interesting. So I'm actually seeing things clearer now. Thank God that I clarified. I think this person was chasing fame and they were chasing quick results. And it could also be, of course, that somehow they ended up in a position where they were very recognized and that got them a lot of hate and that caused them to become defensive and maybe even develop addictions. But here we have the 2 paths that they are kind of like sitting on the fence. Which part should they go for? And you have the Star, and what clarifies the Star is the Nine of Swords. So this shows that for this person, chasing, you know, quick results and recognition leads to a lot of anxiety. You know, and so this leads me to think that for them, this could be like some kind of a negative thing. It could be a negative motivation that drives them towards getting recognition. You know, maybe hunger for attention, or sometimes power, money, you know, like I said, sex or drugs, or who knows. This could be, I mean, maybe it sounds pretty dark, but I'm sure that it's not that dark for most of you, but it could be for some of you. So this is one path, and the other path is the Page of Pentacles. And look what clarifies the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles by the Two of Pentacles and the Moon. Very interesting. Holy crap. So they have the second choice that they have is to just start working and taking it slow, taking it step by step, juggling. Maybe I see a path of more modest income, less flashiness, less glamour, less success, but one that is going to lead them to their essence, because you have the Moon as a result. So, I mean, I could be reading too much into it, but this leads to basically uncovering their childhood insecurities and traumas. So I feel like this is, yeah, but of course this is their choice, so you can't really, and it's also here because you have raccoon, and it says decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it, avoid being the trickster, and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. Wow. Holy crap. This is such a confirmation. You have many roles and you can juggle them well. This is literally showing juggling, and the Two of Pentacles is about multitasking. Avoid being a trickster. This person has at some point, or has a tendency to choose the easy way out because they're chasing this fame and this clout and this glamour. But what they should really be doing, I mean, according to this card, is that they should practice integrity and settle for, you know, slow and steady wins the race. Basically, this was what I see. Interesting. So this person has the potential of being someone who's very intuitive and very creative, but they can go about it in a way that is shady and uses deceit, maybe even walks over others. Or they could go about it in a way that is, you know, honest and step by step and working hard. But this is up to them which they choose, okay? This is just, wow, a lot of information here. I feel like I already know this person's entire lifespan. Okay, so, and Sanctuary, y'all. Okay, Sanctuary and the Devil coming out twice. Literally, I mean, I said rehab, okay? This person could have been in rehab. Maybe this person could have even had some kind of a mental breakdown or something, and they were in an institution. I mean, I might be reading too much into it. But what you need to understand is that this is a person who has been through a lot and has been hurt. And they need someone who's really understanding. They have a gentle heart. I will say this, like I said, so you have the Page of Cups and you have the Moon, which shows their essence and the Temperance. So at their heart, they have the potential to be very balanced, very creative and intuitive. They also like to travel, and they have strong powers of manifestation. They're also likely to be good communicators and quite curious and constantly learning. All right, so let me see what the astrological message is. I'm very curious. So, Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 2's future romantic partner? Who is this person? What energies does this person possess? Who is this person? All right, I think that's enough. Spirit, who is pile number 2's future partner? Who is this person? What qualities do they possess? Who is this person? Pile number 2's future partner. Who is this person, Spirit? Who is this person? Who is the, all right. So let's see. Gemini. If you felt drawn to pile number 1, maybe check it out. Leo, not surprised because you have the star. This person likes to be center stage. The Sun, holy moly. So that's even more Leo energy. Ketu, what did I say? Oh, I just can't even. Like, Spirit and I are just like blood brothers. Pisces, this is the Knight of Cups. So this is a person who's really sensitive, and also Pisces has a tendency to become addicted to substances and stuff. Here we have 7th house. 7th house again. You could end up marrying this person. 1st house. This is a person who has a strong personality, a strong presence. 5th house. More Leo energy. Like, you have tons of Leo energy. So this is a person who's definitely creative and flashy. 10th house. So this could be a 10th house to me is kind of a confirmation of the star, in the sense that this person could already have a pretty prominent status, or they could have some kind of a following, some kind of a public image. Ketu, wow, like I can't even. I did say Ketu. I did. I'm not surprised because you have the Devil twice, like I said. So this person could have like Ketu could have strong 8th house placements in their horoscope, strong Scorpio placements. So what am I seeing here? Ketu also shows, yeah, this person could even, now that I think about it, again, more specific for some of you, this could be someone who dabbles into supernatural stuff. So this could be witchcraft, you know, I don't know, demons and stuff. So of course this is not going to be for all of you, but Ketu shows a person who has a very strong connection to the unseen, you know, like spiritual world, could be interested in anything metaphysical, you know, Pisces as well. This person has a strong sense of faith, you know, and you also have Leo. So this person could be an artist, like could be somehow even an actor for some of you. They could be in some kind of a position where they are center stage, where they are expressing themselves. Communication is important for them. They have a strong ability to communicate. They're probably a powerful communicator. Since you have the 7th house twice, definitely this could be someone that you end up in a very long-term relationship with. Also, 5th house, like I said, a lot of passion. Leo and the Sun shows this person's very passionate. This person also actually has strong masculine energy. So this is a pretty fiery individual. And this was kind of already obvious because significant wands energy. And it's actually really great how these astrological notes mirror the cards, because you have you know, cups and wands are the predominant energies, and you have a lot of water, and that's literally water and fire, and you also have water and fire in the astrological notes, not the houses, but here, right? K2 is the co-ruler of Scorpio, which is a water sign. Pisces is a water sign. The Sun in Leo is fire. And you have a little bit of Gemini, which is a little bit of air, which could be explained through the Page of Swords over here. And I don't know if you have other swords around. You have had here the Nine of Swords, but this is not... Technically, these are hypothetical, the explanations of the Two of Swords. Oh yeah, so you also have the Two of Swords. So you have a little bit of swords going on. But mostly it's wands and cups. So water and fire. This person could also have a strong sense of faith, and which doesn't surprise me, because generally people who go through a lot of painful experiences in life, they tend to cling to faith as their rock, you know. So like I said, yes, I was gonna say strong masculine energy. The father figure could be potentially strong in their lives, a strong influence in their lives, whether for good or for bad. Very creative. I think on the surface they come across as very confident, but they definitely have a vulnerable side. Yeah, so I definitely think for some of you, this is someone... Also, the 10th and the 7th house coming out twice. Yeah, strong possibility that this is someone who is, you know, has a lot of visibility. You know, this could even be like, I don't know, YouTuber, someone who has a strong social media following, some kind of an artist. But yeah, with respect to professions, I'm not seeing so much intellectual stuff here. It could be that they do have the potential to do intellectual stuff like professions, but that's not going to be their main drive. I'm seeing a person who's really passionate, really artistic, definitely functions a lot more in the world of intuition, feelings, action as well, like physical action. So take that as it resonates. This could be any kind of profession that blends athleticism with artistic inclinations, and it could just be that this is an artist. Yeah. So this is pretty much what I see in your reading, pile number 2. Wow, I feel exhausted after your reading. I don't know why. It's like, I feel like I've like gone inside this person's energy, and it's quite intense. So yeah, all right. I hope you have enjoyed it, because I thought it was quite interesting. And once again, bear in mind what I said in the beginning, that nothing is set in stone, and you always have free will. So if this turns out to be a person who has strong addiction issues, nobody's forcing you to have a relationship with them. And of course, you can just communicate exactly what you expect from them and see if they accept it or not. So yes, that's what I wanted to say. Bear in mind that this is also a general reading, so of course there will be variations from one person to another. However, if you have enjoyed it, please do not forget to like and hit the notifications bell, and also please subscribe to my channel. And also please comment in the comment section with anything you would like to share. I would greatly appreciate it. And also, if you're interested in maybe getting a private consultation, I have also linked some feedbacks that I have gotten from previous clients, and also reviews slash feedbacks for personal consultations, in case you want to check the feedback that I've gotten so far. And also, if you want to find out more about personal consultations, pricing lists, and so forth, you can email me at the email in the video description. Thank you. Welcome, pile number 3. This is your reading. If you have chosen this rose quartz crystal, hope it's visible, and or this card that says New Beginnings, interesting. And I'm going to be shuffling right now, so you can skip this part directly to your reading, because I'm going to be taking my time. Spirit, tell me about pile number 3 and their future relationship. The people who chose the rose quartz. Who is pile number 3's future relationship, Spirit? Who is this person's future relationship, future romantic partner? What can you tell me about them? All right, this one. What can you tell me about pile number 3's future partner? This one. What can you tell me about pile number 3's future partner? Come on, Spirit, help me out. Tell me, who is this person? Who are they? What kind of a personality do they have? What do they do? What is their line of work? What are their interests? Tell me, Spirit. Tell me, Spirit. All right, all right. Hope I didn't turn them upside down. Okay. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3's future romantic relationship? Who is this person? What kind of a person are they? What do they do for a living? Tell me, Spirit. Who is this person? Both of these, huh? All right. Is that enough? Yes. From this deck. So let's see what you have. Sorry, the sound in my pipes freaked me out. Right, this is the Hanged Man. The Ace of Swords. The Moon. Interesting. The King of Wands. The Three of Cups. The Eight of Swords. The Ten of Wands. All right, let me get more cards. Never mind that. That was my box of matches. Great, another candle went out. Just ignore it. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3? Who is their next romantic relationship? The people who chose the rose quartz crystal. Who's pile number 3's next relationship? The people who chose the next, sorry, the new beginning card, I was going to say. Who is pile number 3's? Who's pile number 3's future relationship, their future romantic partner? Who is pile number 3's future romantic partner? Who is their future romantic partner? Who is pile number 3's future romantic partner, Spirit? Did I take out too many cards? I hope not. The Six of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this person is rich. The Ten of Wands for the second time. The Eight of Pentacles. There's a lot of pentacles here, so I'm getting earth signs already. Queen of Wands. So you have the King and the Queen of Wands. Interesting. The Tower, or as it is called, the Wild Hunt here. So if you felt drawn to pile number 2 or pile number 1, definitely check them out. The Sun. Ooh. Very strong fire and earth energy. I would not be surprised also if this person has a strong... Actually, this person has both the Sun and the Moon. Very strong. So, all right, I'm getting ahead of myself because I didn't choose the oracle cards. Wait. So I'm going to repeat what I said when I start the official interpretation part. Okay, pile number 3. Who is this person, Spirit? Help me choose the right oracle cards. Who is pile number 3's romantic partner, next romantic partner? Who is pile number 3's next romantic partner? Who is pile number 3's next romantic partner? Who is pile number 3's next romantic partner? Black Bear, Guardian, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love, awaken my intuition and guide me. And be community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Yes, this person, like I said, so I'm going to repeat what I said because I got ahead of myself. So this person has a very strong, both a very strong masculine and a strong feminine energy. So there's like a balance between their masculine and feminine sides, because you have the Queen of Wands, and you have the King of Wands, and you have the Sun, and you have the Moon. So this shows me that this person really has a strong inner balance between the masculine and feminine, which means even though this person has gone through some rough stuff in the life, because you have the Tower and you have the Moon, you have the Ten of Wands twice. So this person has gone through some stuff in their lives, most likely since childhood. New beginnings, interesting. Yeah, this is your card, New Beginnings, the Oracle card. This is like a confirmation of this Ace of Swords. But I'm going to see more as I get along, as I go along. So what was I going to say? Yeah, I think even though this person has gone through some painful experiences, they have actually learned to integrate different sides of themselves, these different sides of themselves. In the sense that there's both a masculine and a feminine side. Hold on, I have to take a break. Okay, back. So this person gives me the impression that they are both a strong mother figure and a strong father figure, if that makes sense. And it's really interesting because you have this bear. I was actually going to say this, with a strong sun and a strong moon energy, this person can be very nurturing and very protective at the same time. And also what I was going to say is that they integrated the negative things, like unlike other people, right, who go through traumatic experiences in life and then become severely wounded and dysfunctional. I think this person actually has done a pretty good job at analyzing themselves and making the most of their challenging experiences. Like, most likely it's just made them tougher. And also they don't take out their anger on others. That's what I was going to say. Like, if this is a feminine, like if this is a woman, she has integrated the masculine side of herself as well, and she doesn't hold any grudges against men in general. Same thing if this is a man. You know, if this is a man, he may have had a difficult mother figure, but he doesn't hold grudges against women in general and doesn't disrespect the feminine. That's what I mean. What I do see with this person is sometimes they can come across as, very interesting. Wow. I think this person has limiting beliefs. They could be held back by their own thoughts sometimes because of this Eight of Swords here. Or it could have been that their own lack of foresight, their own inability to trust their intuition has led them to some kind of a tower moment in life. And now, by the time you meet them, most likely, they're making a conscious effort to integrate the intuitive side of themselves. Because look at, you have this, give me your confidence and power, help me protect the ones I love, awaken my intuition and guide me. You also have the moon. And you have this card with new beginnings, which shows that most likely this person for you is going to come across as a new chapter, a totally new chapter of your life. This person is going to open a new path for you. But I also find it interesting here that you have the Hanged Man. And the Hangman and the Eight of Swords here. So this is a person who might be hesitating a lot. They might come across as someone who I feel like maybe they won't be the person who makes the first move towards starting a relationship, or maybe even towards introducing themselves to you. Because there's a lot of hesitation. There's a lot of like limiting beliefs here. This could be a person who like goes back and forth between listening to their intuition and then not listening to their intuition. Like, even though they have a strong intuitive side, they're still struggling to really integrate that. But look at the symbolism here, so much moon energy. Like, you have the Ace of Swords here, but it's the moon, and then you also have the moon with the moon in the image. Which literally means this person is integrating their intuition, their intuitive insights into their regular judgment and their regular decision making. And they also will go through a phase where they're like hovering back and forth. So I feel like this could be even with respect to this relationship, you know? Like, they could initially, when you first get to know them, they might seem to hold back because there might be limiting beliefs, limiting thought patterns holding them back, making them hesitate. But eventually their feelings will overpower their judgment, which is maybe not a nice way to put it. It's more like their intuition will finally, seep into their conscious judgment and push them into, finally choosing to pursue their heart's desires. Because there's a lot of fire here, this person is also very rational, but also very passionate. This person is a very hard worker. This is what I'm getting here. Like, even though this person, like I said initially, probably doesn't allow their traumas to get the best of them, they may still have reached a point where they were very isolated, used to being on their own, used to doing everything on their own. I think as a way to protect themselves and to maintain their power and their autonomy, they didn't let people get very close to them. You know what I mean? And I think that's their main problem initially, right? Like, They're trying to rationalize why they should not pursue a relationship, I think, initially. And it will take a while for them to warm up and to acknowledge the fact that it's important for them to also listen to their feelings and their emotional needs. Because you have, look at this, you have the you have the Three of Cups, and you have the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Wands twice, the Nine of Pentacles. So this person is very focused on building a secure position for themselves. Most likely this person is pretty wealthy or will become pretty wealthy while you are together, because you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this person is self-made. And most likely they have worked really hard to have some skills. They have really perfected some skills that have helped them acquire wealth. So what I'm seeing with respect to zodiacs, I'm seeing definitely fire signs. So very strongly Leo, potentially Aries and Sagittarius, but especially Leo energy. I'm also seeing water, Cancer, Pisces, and also Scorpio potentially. And also I'm seeing some heavy earth as well. So this could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But I'm seeing especially Capricorn, Taurus. Actually Virgo as well. It could be equally either of them, because yeah, Virgo, Eight of Pentacles could be especially Virgo actually. Virgo or Capricorn. The Nine of Pentacles could be Taurus as well. But yes, what I can see is this person has hustled, okay? This person has worked really, really hard to have what they have. And that's probably also why I think matters of the heart, let's say, have always been in the background of their existence, or like not something that they were always pursuing consciously, because they had to prioritize work. They had to prioritize either out of necessity or just out of compulsion. Like maybe they, I don't know, they were pressured by their family to succeed. But I'm seeing a lot of focus here on career, profession, working hard. This person has gone through most of their lives, I think, feeling like they have to do everything themselves. And which sometimes, whether they say it or not, makes them feel isolated and alone. The Three of Cups could actually show for some of you that this is someone who, this could be someone you've known in a past life. And this is also someone who values friendship. He or she values friendship a lot. So even though this person is really focused on career, I think they never forget to help others as well, to help the people they care about especially. So there's a decent amount of Cups energy as well. So there's like a balance from all the elements here. You have air, you have fire, you have earth, and also some water. You have the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups. So this person has a soft side definitely as well. However, the dominant energies are definitely fire, and a little bit after that, there's earth. Let me see what else. Yeah, I definitely feel a strong sense like this person has felt alone for a long time. Like, alone with their problems. Like, I feel like they felt like they had to solve all their problems by themselves. And they may not show that, but it does get pretty lonely and tiresome, I think, for them. So they will appreciate if people reach out and ask them how they are and stuff like that. But they definitely care a lot about helping. Like, they really understand the importance of giving back to the community, helping others that are in a weaker position. This is definitely a person who cares a lot about other people. even though they themselves are very no nonsense. And I'm definitely feeling that this is a person who can definitely be a strong leader person because they have that balance between passion and intuition and feelings. So this is pretty much what I can see from the cards. Let me see what I can get. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3? Who is their next romantic partner? What can you tell me about pile number 3? Who is their next romantic partner? What can you tell me about pile number 3? Who is their next romantic partner? Oh, come on! Let me see. Now I have to pick which ones I want to go back. I want to take back. Actually, all of these feel right. All right. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 3? Who is their next romantic partner? What can you tell me about pile number 3? Who is their next romantic partner? What can you tell me about pile number 3? Who is their next romantic partner? Who is their next romantic partner? Okay. What can you tell me about pile number 3? Who is their next romantic? Who is pile number 3's next romantic partner? Alright, that's enough. Let me see. K2. Scorpio energy, Mercury. This person could be in business. Libra, interesting. Capricorn, interesting. Like I said. Venus. Venus is the ruler of Libra and Taurus, so money energy. The moon, again, confirmation. Gemini. Okay, that's more Mercury energy. Interesting. Let me see the houses. 12th house, cool. 2nd house. 1st house. 6th house, house of service, interesting. And 4th house, okay. Wow, very stable person. Very interesting. This person could be in medicine, now that I think about it, because you have a strong sun energy. You also have Venus, you have moon. This could be a healer. And I know healer sounds like a generic term, but this could literally be someone who is in the medical field somehow. Let me see. This is also, I think, a person who, for some of you, this could be a person who lives far away in a foreign land. This is a person who's very spiritual, very, very intuitive. But like the cards suggest, they are not used to relying on intuition. They may not trust their intuition, at least for a large portion of their life. But they're very, very intuitive. Like, they could be bordering on psychic sometimes. This is also a person who has a strong spiritual inclination. They're very emotional in the sense that they really care about the people in their lives. This is why they're probably... K2 also shows a sense of isolation. So this person could have felt isolated for long periods of time. Also, the 12th house is a house of isolation. So this could just show that this person has felt alone a lot in life. Maybe there were times in their lives where they felt ostracized from others in a more, painful expression of what these cards could show. But it could just show that maybe they have a profession where they have to spend a long time in isolation. Maybe they even have a profession where they are spiritual, like they could be, I don't know, someone who meditates a lot. Even if they don't work in a spiritual line of work, they probably meditate. They are also have flashes of brilliance, like really, with Mercury with Mercury and Ketu together, also Venus. This person is a brilliant person when it comes to making money. They're very resourceful. They're good communicators. They could be very charming, very social, very popular, I think. You know, a lot of people like them. A lot of people care about them. This person could also be working in their family business. They could be, or they're very attached to their family of origin, especially the mother figure. Could be. If they're not particularly attached, I am feeling actually with this, with these cards, that this is most likely a person who is pretty attached to their family. Like, even if the family was troubled in some way, this person probably has still a strong connection to their family of origin. They could even be working in the family of origin, with the family of origin, or in the professions, the same professions that existed in their family of origin. This is a person with a strong personality. They're quite individualistic, but they also love to be of service. They love to help others. They might even be veterinary doctors, or like they could be, you know, the pets could be really important. You might maybe meet this person through pets, like you're walking your dog and they're walking their dog, something like that. See how that resonates for some of you. This person could also be very much a homebody sometimes, but this could also indicate that they might be in real estate or working with vehicles. For some of you, this person could be in the restaurant business. And yet, for some of you, this could be that you might meet this person while moving abroad. Not just moving abroad. See how this resonates. Like, if you're someone who has planned for a long time to move abroad, especially to a faraway place, like 12th house shows a different continent, that kind of travel, most likely. Basically a faraway place. Even if it's on the same continent, it will be opposite sides of the same continent. This person can relate to children. Most likely they want to have children as well. I forgot to say that also because of all the sun energy, but also because of all the sun Leo energy, but also because of the Six of Cups here. And the Venus is a confirmation of the Nine of Pentacles, Venus and Capricorn, of all the pentacles actually. Strong earth energy. Interesting that I didn't get any fire here. This is interesting, but you still have a lot of fire energy going on in the card, so I would still bet on this person having a pretty strong fire energy. And also because you have the sun. First of all, this is definitely going to be a person that you're going to be happy with. Let me tell you that. But, and also the Six of Cups, this is also a person that could be really interested in having a family, that could be really good with children, especially since they have both the moon and the sun. They could be really good with relating to children. And there's like a kind of innocence about them. Like, they're really pure inside. They have a lot of like pure energy. Like, they're kind-hearted. And they genuinely want to help other people. But yeah, pretty much this is what I can see. And of course, for some of you, this person could be artistic. And they might especially have a very nice voice. Especially maybe even a good singing voice. yeah, so this is pretty much what I can see for you, pile number 3, and I hope you have enjoyed it because I have. And if you have, please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment in the comment section with anything you would like to add. I am very curious to hear your feedback. And also, if you are interested in potentially getting a private consultation for me, I have also linked a link in the video description with reviews that I have gotten from previous clients if you're curious to check those out. And if you would like to find out more about the readings I offer, you can email me at the email in the video description and I can send you a pricing list and further details. Thank you so much for listening. Welcome, pile number 4. This is your reading if you have chosen this card with the word patience on it, and or this rhodochrosite crystal. Very nice, very pretty. Yes, very pretty. So you can skip directly to your reading because this is going to be the shuffling phase and I'm going to be taking my time. All right, let's see. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 4, the people who chose the rhodochrosite crystal? Who is their next romantic partner? What is their next romantic relationship going to be like? Who is this person? What are their personality traits, their character traits? Who is this person going to be like? What is this person going to be like? I mean, what is their personality? What are their general characteristics? Tell me, Spirit. Who is this person? Who is pile number 4's future partner? Pile number 4's future partner. Tell me, Spirit. Who are they? What are their personality traits? What are their potential careers? Anything you would care to share, Spirit, would help me know who is pile number 4's future partner. Who's pile number 4? Getting this one, but also this one. Okay. So you get one card extra because I had a strong feeling that I should pick both of those. So let me see. You have the Knight of Swords, the Devil, the 5 of Wands, ooh, the Lovers. I'm already getting a picture here. The 10 of Cups. Unbelievable. The Knight of Cups. The 6 of Cups. Very romantic pile. The 7 of Cups. All right. Plot twist. But I'm gonna see what the rest of the cards are saying. All right, so let me get more cards. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 4's future romantic partner? Who is this person? What are their personality traits? What are their potential professions, their interests? Tell me, Spirit, who is pile number 4's future romantic partner? Who is pile number 4's? This one? Nah. This one. Spirit, who's pile number 4's future romantic partner? Tell me. Who is pile number 4's future romantic partner? Tell me anything you can about them. This one? I'm getting a strong message to get this one for some reason. This one. This one. This one. Okay. You have more cards than average because I took 8 cards from the first deck, so I figured I should take 8 cards from the next one as well. Knight of Pentacles. You have a lot of knights. King of Thames, which is the King of Swords. 9 of Wands. Me. King of Cups or King of Chalices. Ooh, the Emperor or the Horn God, however you want to call it. These cards are a bit weird, but they're cute. Page of Thames or the Page of Swords. Interesting. So if you feel drawn to any of the previous piles, definitely check them out. 9 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. All right. Now I'm going to get some oracle cards. Spirit, who's pile number 4's future romantic partner? Help me choose the right oracle cards. Who is pile number 4's future romantic partner? Who is this person? Spirit, who is this one? I don't know. I don't know. Spirit, who's pile number 4's future? Who is pile number 4's future romantic partner? I'm actually getting, no. Who is pile number 4's future romantic? Lynx, Keeper of Secrets. And Orca Whale. Okay, so you have take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Orca Whale, Adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. All right. Interesting. Very interesting. And you also have this card with patience. What can I say? This person is definitely, I mean, this relationship is going to be very romantic. I'm getting a strong sense that for most of you, this is a person who might come from a very different background. So they could be a different culture, or they could just be, you know, just from a different segment of society, but there's a pretty strong difference between your background and their background. So there could be potential conflicts because of that. There could be potential misunderstandings, let me put it like that. Not necessarily conflicts. If you maintain good communication within the relationship, there shouldn't be any problems. But you might struggle sometimes to understand each other. This person, for most of you, especially if you're interested in a man, but I think irrespective actually, for most of you, I'm getting that this person is pretty mature. Because you have the Emperor here, you also have the King of Swords, the King of Cups. True, you also have some knights going on here, like the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and you also have the Knight of Pentacles. So, but I feel since you have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the Emperor or the Horn God, For most of you, this person is probably quite mature, because it gives me the impression of a person who is really stable financially. This is a person who is self-made to a large extent. So this is a person who has worked hard and built their own fortune. They also have the Page of Swords here. Like, the Page of Swords came out, I think, in every pile. So this is a person who, even though they are mature, this is a person who is very youthful intellectually. Like, they really like to study. They're very rational. This gives me the impression of a person who is really calm and rational, and also very caring. Very caring, very protective. This person knows how to handle people. This is like a father figure, actually. Look at this. Adventure and keeper of secrets. Look at this, in silence and solitude. This is a person, I think, who is not afraid to be alone. This is why I'm getting a feeling that this is someone who, you know, is pretty mature in age, because it gives me like this impression of someone who has a lot of life experience. They know themselves well. They're really stable emotionally, I think, which doesn't mean that, you know, they're not capable of passion. Actually, considering the fact that you have the Lovers and the Devil, this person is very, very passionate, and it may not be apparent on the surface. You know, very passionate, very romantic, and also physically passionate. They probably, you know, have a strong sexual side, but I think with the Devil, there's also a potential that this person, it could be hiding some negative traits that you should watch out for. And I think this is a good time to mention that, you know, this is a general reading, so of course there will be variations from one person to another. And also bear in mind that you always have free will, so it's not like what I'm telling you is set in stone or anything like that. Of course, if a person has like strong addiction problems or something, you're not obligated to tolerate that just because of this tarot reading. I just wanted to quickly issue that disclaimer. But with the Devil there, this could have been a person, this could be a person who has struggled with addiction at some point in their lives. And or it could be some kind of like unhealthy manifestation of sexuality, like addiction to, you know, porn, like, or something like that. Stuff like that could be. The Devil, though, just shows that this person is pretty passionate. Okay, most likely has a healthy, you know, sex drive. And also with the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords, especially the Knight of Cups, this person has a soft side, definitely, and the King of Cups. So they're pretty gentle, they're affectionate, I think, and understanding, and they're good with children. For some of you, of course, they could have children. And look at this, you have the Ten of Cups. I can't deal. You have the Ten of Cups and the Emperor. Like, this is basically husband material. Like, of course, for some of you, this could just be a person who has been married. Worst of all, for some of you, this could be someone who is married. So be careful. Also, because you have the Seven of Cups here. And also, well, the Seven of Cups does not necessarily point towards deception, but this could be a person that is not easy to read. So they might appear to be one thing and have a certain side that you don't see, that you may not like. So it's a good idea to take that into account. And also the Seven of Cups shows that this person has a lot of choices. Which does not surprise me, because if this is a man, most likely this is someone who has pretty high status. You know, a respectable position, let me put it like that. So most likely this is the kind of person that a lot of people will see as, you know, long-term partner potential material. This could definitely be also a person who is very oriented towards family, and this could turn out to be someone you end up marrying, like I said. It's interesting because like there's a balance here between the rational and the emotional with this person. They could also be very impetuous. Candle went out. Confirmation of something. I've had so many candles go out. I don't understand. I think I need to buy better quality candles. But anyway, note to self. Um, so there's like a balance between the emotional and the mental, but this person has a very, very strong intellectual abilities. This person is very rational, has a very strong ability to rationalize, to control themselves. And it's really interesting here because you have the devil and you have the king of swords underneath, cutting letters with his knife. So this definitely gives me an impression that you don't see this person's passionate side, or you don't see this person's wild side on the surface, because they're very self-possessed and very contained. This is also the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords and all the knights going on. This is a person who has built their way up gradually, like nobody gave them stuff. This could also be a person who likes to travel, I think. Definitely, because you also have here the Orca Whale adventure. So this could be someone who has a strong adventurous side. And look, you also have the Eight of Wands. So this person likes to be on the move. And also the Eight of Wands shows that this person is a really powerful manifester. Like this is someone who will get an idea in their heads and they won't stop until they get what they want. They're very good at, using visualizations to motivate themselves. And they're also strong achievers. And yeah, with the Lovers, definitely this person's very romantic. I would not be surprised if I get like, if in their horoscope you have like strong Venus, Taurus or Libra energy, 5th house energy. This person could be a pioneer in some ways. Like they could have very strong intellectual abilities to the point where they come up with very original ideas. And they also just don't listen to people. Like they're not easily swayed at all. This shows a very independent thinker. And with the Nine of Wands, this is a person who also has maybe a touch of world wariness about them. Like this is a person who has gone through a lot of conflict, maybe a lot of challenges. I feel like they have had to deal with quite a lot of naysayers, maybe people who criticize them. So this definitely gives me an impression of someone who has some kind of a position of command, because those are usually positions where you get a lot of criticisms, or I'm not seeing so much actually like a public person with this, because I'm so far at least, maybe I'm gonna see something in the astrological notes, but I'm not seeing like this is someone who is very public. I'm just seeing that this is like an authority figure of some kind, like someone who's in a position where he's giving orders or she's giving orders, and they're being very scrutinized. So it's like I feel like this person has to deal with naysayers a lot. That's what I'm getting, and they could have a lot of wariness about this, and also the fact that I think sometimes they feel alone. Like they could be feeling like the weight of the world is on their shoulders, and that oftentimes throughout their lives they've had to deal with difficult situations on their own without any support. And I'm also just, I'm feeling this person is very protective and very nurturing. So this is, I guess, a traditional male partner, I think. And if this is a woman, she will carry some characteristics from you know, something about her is going to be stable and secure and protective. All right, so this is what I can see from the cards. Now let me get into the astrological insights. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number 4's future romantic partner? Who is this person? Who is this person, Spirit? Who is pile number 4's future romantic partner? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Come on, tell me. Who is pile number 4's future romantic partner? Who is pile number 4's future romantic partner? Okay. I'm not going to correct anything. If that's how they fell out, that's how they fell out. So let's see. Taurus, not surprised. Capricorn, not surprised. The Emperor is very Capricornian energy. Scorpio, not surprised. Ooh. Like strong confirmations of energies here. The Moon, all right. Sagittarius, all right, okay. This is a person who likes to travel and a person who cares a lot about family. 11th house, yes, wealthy. Wealthy, definitely. I mean, pretty well off. 7th house, potential long-term partner. Like I said, potentially a marriage partner. 1st house, strong personality. 1st house, again, very strong personality. 6th house, this person likes to be of service. They could be in the medical field. 10th house, high status. So definitely strong confirmation in the sense that we have 10th house and Capricorn. So both of these are ruled by Saturn, which is the planet that I would most associate with the Emperor. This is like a patriarchal figure, mature patriarchal figure. Also, Scorpio shows someone who's like the strong silent type. Actually, both Scorpio and Capricorn shows like the strong silent type. Also, Scorpio, of course, can explain the Devil card. That's like person who is very sexual, passionate, you know, all that stuff. So, very intense, also secretive. Actually, look at this. Keeper of secrets. I was going to say this, but I didn't say it. Why didn't I say it? Because now I could have had confirmation. I was going to say something about this reminding me of Scorpio, but I got carried away with other thoughts and I didn't say it. But yes, keeper of secrets. I mean, secrets in general has to deal with 8th house and the Scorpio sign. So there is confirmation, definitely. So this person, okay, like I said, I'm getting a feeling of this is someone like a power behind the throne. You know, this is not someone who's very public. But they do have some kind of a position that is very respectable and serious. They could be like, I don't know, senior manager or something. Some kind of an administrative position. Also, they could be having their own business because they have, you know, the 9 of Pentacles. And you also have the 1st house twice, which shows that this person is very independent. Very, very independent. 11th house is the house of gains. Gains from career. 10th house and 11th house together shows this person has a prominent position. You know, this person has not just a strong career trajectory, like someone who has really contributed to the world in a real sense, but they also have financial gains from their career. Like their profession has allowed them to thrive financially. Whether they're, you know, running their own thing or whether they're employed, they have a respectable position. Also, the 6th house shows that they like to be of service. Very strong Venus energy as well. Like I think I mentioned this. Yeah, well, Taurus is ruled by Venus. So there's that. Sagittarius can confirm what I have said about this person liking to travel. I'm actually, now that I look at it, maybe this is a person who hasn't gotten to travel as much as they would like. For some of them, it could be the case. Because it says here, dare to do things differently, sing your wild song, manifest your travel dreams. Yes, but this is definitely a person who wants to travel because you have Eight of Wands here. I think I've seen other confirmations as well. Eight of Wands and now I have the confirmation of Sagittarius, which is the sign that is generally most connected to travel. So there's that. And also, yeah, there's the Five of Wands, which could potentially show that this person is from a different culture. So maybe they travel to your country and that's how you meet, or you travel to their country and that's how you meet, or you meet online. It could be. But yeah, so there is a possibility that this person is from a faraway land. And also the moon shows this person is actually really soft. And the moon is a confirmation kind of the King of Cups. This is a person who's soft in the sense that, you know, they're very empathic, they're very nice, caring, sweet, but they can also be quite moody sometimes, or maybe brooding, especially with that Scorpio energy as well. The reason I'm uncovering things here is because I find it really amazing how much moon energy there is in these cards, and I didn't pick it up. I guess I should pay attention to the images more. I mean, you have the moon over there, you have the moon over here, you have the moon over there, like 3 moons already, and let me see, the moon over here, 4, 5 moons, yeah, and the moon came out. I think there is a connection there. But anyway, I digress. So the strong moon energy. This could also show a person who their mother figure is an important figure in their lives. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're very close to their mother. This could even be that true if the mother was a difficult person, but the mother was somehow very impactful in their lives. This could also be a person who is in professions connected to real estate, restaurants, something connected to women, something connected to beverages, fluids, export, import, travel by sea, anything connected to the sea, maritime travel, business. Husband material or wife material, definitely. So this could be someone who you end up marrying because you have the 7th house here. And the 7th house also, according to Vedic astrology, is very connected to career as well. So it's a further reinforcement of the fact that this is someone with a high status. Very creative thinker. Yeah, I think I said so. A person who's very creative. You also have the Taurus there. So this person is very sensuous. They could also be, even if they're not like conventionally good looking, there's something really charming and attractive about them. I think a lot of people find them very attractive. And it's not just because they have a good status, because you have the devil there. So this shows that a lot of people kind of see this person as tempting, you know. So this is kind of reinforced by Scorpio and Taurus being there, because both of these signs are pretty, you know, attractive, sensuous, and all that. And this person could also have a nice voice. Something about their voice could be really attractive. Yeah, pretty much this is what I can say for your reading. So this is pretty much it, and I hope you have enjoyed it, pile number 4, because I definitely have. I think it was very interesting, and if you have, please don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell to see when I will post a new video. And also please comment in the comment section with anything you would care to share about this reading or any other reading on my channel. And also, if you are interested in maybe getting a private reading from me, I will be linking this link in the video description where you can see reviews that I've gotten from previous clients in case you are curious. And if you are interested in getting a private reading from me, you can email me at the email address that you will find also in my video description, and I can send you a pricing list and further details and information that you might be interested in finding out. So thank you for listening to this reading, and I hope it was useful.